QX 56 of 5065. Yeah, I'm just doing the starter, and you gotta take out the intake to get the starter out. I'm just making some space here to get to the taking out the throttle body, get to the space. How are you doing today, guys? Taking out the throttle body. Use a magnet. Get your screws. We want them to fall. Taking out this. Okay. Like it's stuck a little bit. So give it a little tap. Come loose. Alright, we're gonna set this forward because we don't want the coolant to be leaking out. I'm gonna set this forward just like that. Okay. Set this forward. Connect. I think we gotta get a different plastic light to disconnect this connector here. This is not the right one. If you mind. Use the plastic one. Okay. This can't go connect right now. Do this. Purge valve. So we're gonna disconnect the purge valve from here. Yeah. We have 2 screws there. And 2 screws there. Got a bit of clearance there. We have 1 screw here. And a screw here. All them injectors. start making some room. Yeah, man, that is the first to be on. Thank you for watching. We just changing the starter of this um, Infiniti QX or the 56 or 65. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and consider subscribing. Sharon, I'm coming back there. Yeah. Don't make that discourage you guys. guys, we're just changing the starter motor, and you have to take out the intake to get to the starter. So that's what we're doing right now. Trying to get as much thing to the side. Okay, so we set this whole shade tail to the side. Let's start to disconnect. Yeah. So far, all this coil injectors this side disconnect. You gotta be careful because you wanna replace valve. There's a PCV valve inside this one. You gotta be careful because this is plastic. You don't wanna break anything. Yep. Push that to the side. So this side basically clear already. We just have to I think we're gonna try to take out the fuel rail first. We don't have to, but probably get all the bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna take it off with the fuel rail, so it'll be a lot easier for us. This side is a little bit congested. We're gonna move this top connection here. Get a little bit of access. And guys, when you're doing this job, make sure the problem is the starter. You don't want to go down there and then you still have to remove the starter. So we're gonna bend this a little bit to the side. Take off this piece. Okay. Taking out the side piece that holds the transmission dipstick and that holds the engine cover on the top. So we're taking out this bracket. We gotta move this bracket to number 10. I put the big stuff up there. So now we get a little clearance now. You can see what's going on. And guys, the PCV valve is in those lines here. This is the PCV valve if you're looking for location. The PCV valve is right here for the Infiniti. Let me just show you where the PCV valve is. So, oh my. My God. Sorry. Jesus Christ. I can't believe no audio all the time. And Sharon, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. Just relax yourself. We'll figure something else. Always, where there's a will, there's a way. Oh my God. Somebody could have told me there's no audio. Thank you. So we have a bolt in the back we're going to try to get to. So we got to try to get it. Okay, this one is right here. Which is not that bad to get to. It looks like I'm gonna have to be doing most of the traveling. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever works, we can make it work. Okay. We'll get the one screw from the back. So, where do I put the screw? Stuff. Yeah, guys, Satan's always over the place. Right there. Okay. So we have one more before this can move. We don't miss. Yeah, we have one more bolt right here. Right there. Okay. Our last and final bolt's gonna be tricky. So don't worry, where there's a will, there's a way. We'll find a way. You just have to be patient. Times heal everything. Times fix everything too. Okay. So we're gonna push this harness away from there. Okay, let's see if we can get this one now. Yeah. I think we got it. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay. Okay. I got a break. So a little bit patience. 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 Okay, that's pain in the butt there. Let's try this. Yeah, let's try this. Okay. Let's see if we got it. Yeah, we got it. So now, let's see if we really got it. So this is supposed to, start popping up. Oh guys, I see something. I think the injector wires, bolts for the injectors are inside with the housing. So we gotta take out these injector bolts right here. I think that's number 12. Yeah, the injector bolts are inside. Yep. Yeah, these two bolts. Shakes but heavy accelerating. Is this a 4x4? It could be an engine monk. Check your engine monk. Check your transmission monk. And check your drive shaft. It could be a 4x4, the shaft or the bearing. So check your engine monk. Because the engine shaking because the transmission moving. Could be the engine or the transmission moving because check the engine monk. It could be your engine monk. It's bad. Or your transmission monk. Because you gotta hold the engine steady while you're accelerating so it vibrates. Could be a lot of different things, but check your engine mount and your transmission mount. No, these bolts don't have anything to do with it. These injector bolts don't have nothing to do with it. So I think this thing is stuck. I'm gonna pry with a pry bar. Let's see what's there. Yeah. These bolts don't have anything to do with it. Let's try the pry bar. We get the big bar. We're gonna rest it underneath here. Try not to break the fuel line. Okay, there you go. Get a nice firm rope. So I'm gonna shake it a little bit like that. Remember, we gotta throttle body to the front. Remember, guys, don't be pulling. If you're doing a job like this or any other job with the intake, it always have some vacuum hose somewhere in the back. So precaution. Don't pull the manifold, intake manifold just like directly. Always take your time, look for anything that might be obstructing because you don't want to break any line and break any plastic on the manifold because then you got to change the whole intake. Right? So we got a brake line, see, and as you can see, the vacuum line for the brakes booster is behind. And we could disconnect it from here and pull the whole thing out. So you see, the brakes booster line is here behind. So we could normally take the brake booster hose out from here and get this line free. Stuck it to the side. Well, we still have the fuel light on, guys, and if we don't have to move the fuel light, we could just stuck this whole manifold just to the side. Because I don't have no tool for that, so we just like this. Draw it up forward. Take your time. Check for any wires obstruction. Take your time. Well, our fuel line is rubber, so it won't be breaking anytime soon. So we pop this up and we pop it over like this to the side. So there you go. And guys, that is where our starter is in the belly of the car. They're just starter, guys. So we have some of those, and guys, it's really impossible to get to the starter. But I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna ground it and see if it spins, what it does. Okay. We have our super probe and power probe. We're gonna put some power here and ground. So in this wire, supposed to have the power. You get nothing. And guys, that's to show you the spark. The starter is arcing, so that means it's setting back. It's jam, because the more power when you arcing, that means you don't have it's not have a path to flow. It's just pushing back the current. So that's when you see a spark in the starter. It's not continue. So that's what we're gonna do. Change the starter because the starter is bad. So my diagnostic was right. The starter is supposed to swing just so you put the 12 volt right here. and it's arcing. Maybe if you tap the starter with a couple taps, sometimes it helps. Yeah, this one not even moving. So I'm just gonna tap it again. Tap it again. And guys, you see that? And it just make a noise, but it didn't do anything else. So let's see. Now we're gonna take out the starter, guys. And I don't want to bore you with this live. So if you want to keep going, it's about almost an hour. So we're gonna try to take the start out. So we don't have to disconnect the line, guys, and we have the seal for this. So we're gonna change the seal. Very important. So if we don't have a fuel line disconnected, we're just gonna tuck this to the side here with the fuel pump. So now we're gonna clean this surface and put stuff inside. We don't want to damage or leave anything to drop in the manifold, but we're gonna disconnect our battery over here, which when you're working on anything like electrical stuff and like that, you're supposed to disconnect the battery, especially starter, because you could arc and burn yourself or just run the computer out or something like that. Happens sometimes. So yeah. Okay, so I have a tool here. So now we're gonna disconnect our battery negative, which prefer, and then I'm gonna clean this terminal up, put it to the side. So then all power, communication, whatever computer is gonna go sleep. We need it to sleep. So first we're gonna get this whole sort out, put some stuff inside and clean it off before anything else, because we don't want nothing to go in the engine. So guys, and this is 2009 Infiniti QX whatever, 56 or 65. Yeah, this is a big vehicle, the Armada. So this is what we're doing right now. So we're gonna take out the starter, and then we're gonna put the other starter in and then install, and then we're gonna see when it starts. If it starts, they have a fuel problem that the guy say he put wrong fuel, but we will check it out, and then if we get, we should probably have the next video with this car. So all right, guys, stay tuned, and we're gonna be right back. Okay, we don't have much napkins. Well, we're gonna put one here. Okay, so yeah, guys, my glass fell and my lens fall out. Look at this. Oh my god. Tell me about it. The devil is always around, eh? But you gotta be strong in times of troubles in backing, and then we're gonna can't be weak. So one. This side over here not too bad. And this side over here is the worst. So okay. we start cleaning those gaskets, and then we're gonna put back in this because we don't want nothing to just fall in the hole. Just fell. We don't want fell. Just fell mean get my dirty shirt. Gonna lay this on the side over there. Now guys, it's better to always be safe than sorry. We don't want nothing sorry here. We try not to make a mistake to learn, because we don't want to learn the hard way. So whatever it takes you have to put inside a hole, put it guys, because it might help you in the long way. I got a piece of cardboard. I just gonna stuck it up there. If anything fall, at least you could see when it falls. It might help you. So we're gonna start taking out the starter, which is down there. See that guys? The starter is there. There's the starter. Where the starter is, in the center. So that's the gig. So first we see we have a number 12 here, with a connector in the back. We're gonna start by removing that for sure. And guys, you don't have to do it like me. Be careful with the intake like that. It's not the best way, but I can work with that. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah, we're gonna take out the bolts for this. Okay. One bolt. And guys, the starter have a wire for the signal. If you don't want to take up the intake and you want to just put a power to that one, you can. And then you can test the starter from there. That's a good setup to put there. We have a connection right in the back there. So we're gonna get these, pop up this connection right there. You could just snap them. If you want to. There's your connection in the back. Okay. And as I said, guys, be careful with the starter. Yeah. There's a connection in the back here. Guys, if the starter was good, you could always put the power to this connector right here. I want to show you. Okay. Okay. You can put this connection with put the power in this connection, and the starter not doing anything. It's just making a little click. You hear that? Nothing. So starter is bad. So, and guys, once you hear the starter really clicking, that means it's getting the signal, and But the starter getting a signal means it's sending the current. Could be the relay, but most of all, it's sending the current to there. You could swing the key and check for the power at that location there. But nobody's here to do that with me, so I'm gonna think that. So, guys, I'm gonna leave the video here. I'm not gonna make a part two to installing again because this video about an hour long. I don't think you wanna watch an hour video trying to get this out. So I'm gonna make a part two video. I'm gonna come back on the live maybe next 20 minutes and I'm gonna show you if somebody comes to swing the key that show you the power is supposed to be going at that wire. So if no power is there, but we don't need to check because we put the power manually and it's just making us start to hear some stuff going on there. So it's supposed to swing right away with there. So alright guys, so if you're new to the channel guys, please consider subscribing. And if you see me on TikTok, say hi and say you know me on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok, get some videos there. Nothing too excited. Yeah, funny videos, cooking videos. Yeah, guys, I do whatever comes at the moment. So, see you guys. Hope you have a good day. And always remember, work safe, put God first, and yeah, and everything takes time. Thank you guys. I love you guys, and I can't be anything without you because I can't watch myself. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. I'm out.